Greetings everyone and welcome. Thank you so much for joining me today. Today's video is going to be all about the mural that I installed in my kiddo's room makeover. I did post that here on the channel, so if you missed it, it is the 1-week room makeover and I will have it linked down below. So the mural, you can see it here behind me. It's this really cool foggy forest scene and it is from Photowall. And I want to give a big shout out and thank you to them for partnering with me on this project. First, I want to show you the install and then I'll share my thoughts with you, so let's jump into that clip now. Photowall murals come with both the panels, which are rolled up nicely in this tissue paper and are numbered so you know which panel goes where ahead of time. And it comes with this paper packet of powdered wallpaper paste. So before we get started, I need to mix this, and we want to mix this with 4 liters or 1 US gallon of lukewarm water, and we're going to slowly mix it in. The paste is going to take about 5 minutes to set, so I'm going to check my wall for any imperfections while it's doing that, but I wanted to quickly show you what the tops of each of these panels look like. They make it very easy to tell which panel is supposed to go where. So this one is one of 7 panels, and then it just unrolls and you can see a little peek of the design there. So I am very excited to get this installed. It has been 5 minutes, so I just need to give the paste a quick stir and we are ready to start applying this mural. I've got 6 of the 7 panels up right now, and I want to show you how close I was to only needing to apply 6 panels. So coming in the corner here where I've got the 6th panel, that gap right there is what put my panels from 6 to 7 panels. So I want to fill in that gap. So first I want to jump into my thoughts on the installation process. And just a little bit of background, I do have experience with peel and stick wallpaper, peel and stick murals, paste and hang wallpaper, and this was my first time doing a paste and hang mural. So I would definitely say, in all honesty, all of them have quirks in the installation process that can make one easier or more difficult than the other. And a lot of it boils down to personal preference in what you would rather deal with. But I will say Photowall has done an amazing job at making this process as seamless as possible. So first thing, the panels themselves come continuously printed on one long roll. And so there's markings to cut each of the panels apart, and there's numbers at the top of each of the panels so you know what order they go on the wall. And then you also get a paper packet of powdered paste, and it's super easy. You just mix it with warm water and it creates the paste that you use to hang the panels. And it takes like 5 minutes to set and create the paste, and the paste that this comes with is totally different than the paste that I've bought at hardware stores to install paste and hang wallpaper before, and I like this paste so much more. It is a thicker consistency, but there's some slickness to it, so it makes it really easy to spread on the wall, and then it maintains a thickness that really grabs onto the panels as you push them onto the wall. But that slickness that I mentioned makes it easy to slide the panels around to make sure you get them perfectly lined up with the panel you've put up before. So totally easy. I would definitely do this again. I still wouldn't say that I have a specific preference, but I would not hesitate to ever hang another one of these Photowall murals again. It is top notch. So next I want to talk about the quality of the materials. So I have had experience with Photowall posters before, and I remember just being so blown away that it was such a quality product. The string that came with it was nicer than it could have been. The wood that it came with was nicer than it could have been. The paper material itself was higher quality again than it needed to be, and I feel like they maintain that bar of quality with every product they create. Like I've already raved about the paste itself, the panels themselves come in 2 different qualities. So there's like the higher quality one that's good for areas that you may need to scrub it, so maybe small kids' rooms, bathrooms, kitchens kind of thing. Here behind a bed, I'm not really worried about anything getting on it and having to scrub the material, so I did go with the standard quality paper, but it's so thick. It doesn't fold in on itself if you're finagling with the panels. It doesn't wrinkle. It truly is a nice quality thick paper that doesn't get ruined in the process of hanging it. So as always, their stuff is just totally quality, and I highly recommend it. Now, how it looks in the room. I mean, can you get a bigger impact in a room for such little effort than you can with a mural like this? I mean, it took me just over an hour to install the whole thing, and I'll tell you what, if I wanted to do a bright colored painted wall, it would take more than an hour to do that, because you've got to wait for coats to dry, you've got to tape things off, you've got to worry about the paint materials, storing them properly in between the coats. I mean, that was just so quick, and it's such a cool impact in the room. And more than anything, my design client, my kiddo, loves it. He thinks it's so cool, so awesome. So that feedback alone tells you that that is super cool. But hey, maybe foggy forests aren't your thing, and that's totally cool. Photowall has a huge library of images that you can have printed onto posters, onto canvas, onto wall murals, and you can even upload your own images. So the options are limitless. So I'm sure you are anxious to see a closer look at this mural, so I'm going to take you in for that. But before I do, I just want to remind you to make sure you like this video, subscribe to my channel, let me know what you think of everything down in the comments below, and just want to wish you a wonderful day. So let's jump into this.